Hi, and thank you for joining us for our second video of Girl Scouts of Central and Western Massachusetts information series. In this video, I'll explain how a troop becomes a troop. Girl Scouts is a non-profit organization. Girl Scout troops are led by volunteers. We call them leadership teams. Usually they're parents of girls in the troop, but they don't have to be. They can be grandparents, aunts, uncles, family friends, babysitters, any adult. Girl Scout volunteers must be registered adult members of Girl Scouts, and by Massachusetts state law, they're required to pass a Korie Check. For a Girl Scout troop to meet, there must always be a minimum of 2 leadership team members present. This is one of the most important girl safety guidelines. Ideally, a troop has more than 2 volunteers so they can alternate and share tasks. For a Girl Scout troop to start meeting, we recommend that there are at least 5 girls in the troop. At the Daisy level, which is girls in kindergarten and 1st grade, there can be up to 12 girls in the troop with the required 2 adult volunteers. If there are more volunteers, there can be more girls. The minimum capacity for a troop, meaning the number the troop can be capped at, is 12 girls. Each year, as new girls start kindergarten, we aim to create new troops for them. If your girl is in kindergarten this school year or older, there may already be a Girl Scout troop she can join. If they're full, you can always, at any time of year, volunteer to co-lead to start a new troop. Or you can join a troop in another city or town. Troop team volunteers do not need to have any experience in Girl Scouts or have any special skills. There are trainings and other volunteers and staff that will teach you all along the way. There are also activity plans for every badge and award in Girl Scouts. This is a Daisy activity plan. This is what volunteers use to run a Girl Scout meeting. It explains what to do, what to say, and what to bring. This meeting plan came from what we call the Volunteer Toolkit. It's an online portal that only leaders can access from the GSCWM website. You can follow them exactly, or you can just take ideas from them. The first question that parents usually have is, when do troops meet and what is the time commitment? Troop leadership teams decide when, where, and how frequently a Girl Scout troop will meet. Troops can meet weekly or bi-weekly, on weekends, in the evenings, or after school. It's all up to the volunteers. Usually troop meetings are 1 to 1.5 hours long. Troops can meet any day or time. It's all up to the adults that volunteer as co-leaders to decide what works for them. This way, you can plan around other activities and obligations. It takes, on average, 2 to 3 hours per week to plan and run a meeting. This includes prep, setup, the meeting, and cleanup. If you're ready to take the next steps, please watch the 3rd video in our series, Interested in Joining, or find us at gscwm.org.